Hey, first graders, I have my little crocodile friend again today, and he's going to help us again because do you remember what numbers he likes? He likes the greater number. Okay, he always wants to eat whichever number is the biggest that he sees, not the little ones. He just wants the big ones. Okay, so, oh, by the way, he has a name now. This is Dino because we decided he looks a little bit like a dinosaur. So this is Dino the crocodile. And we're going to sing the song again today. And you're going to see if you can sing along with me because the information in the song still will help us today. Okay, so you ready? I am a little crocodile. I really like to eat. Yum! The greatest number that I find is my favorite treat. I start comparing both the tens, and if they are the same, I turn my focus to the ones, comparing once again. If I then discover that both digits are alike, I shut my mouth, I can't decide, and become an equal sign. Okay, that's our little song that we'll do with Dino. He'll come back and visit some more. But we are going to be focusing today on knowing the opposite of greater number. We are also going to look for the lesser number. But it doesn't change the fact that our little dino, the crocodile, wants to eat the greater number. Okay, so even if we are looking for the lesser number, Dino will still eat the greater number. Okay, that doesn't change. He's still hungry. So let's look at some numbers and see what we can do. Okay, so I am going to put some numbers here. We're going to start by looking at it with our tens and ones. Let's start with just tens. Okay, so here I have 2 tens, and here I have 3 tens. Which number is smaller? 2. 2 tens and 0 more versus 3 tens and 0 more. 20 is the lesser number, which means Dino, our crocodile, is going to eat the greater number, 30. Okay, so you'll also notice that here, if this were his mouth, he's turning away from the lesser number. Okay, so if this was his mouth opening up, getting ready to eat, he's turning away from the lesser number. It's over there. He's going to go for the big one over here. Okay. The lesser number is at the back of his mouth. So going back just to our little symbol, okay, you can see here the back of the mouth is a smaller point where it opens up big right here. So the small side goes to the small number. Okay, let's look at one with tens and ones. So let's see here. Let's look at what we have right now. Okay, so if I have these nicely organized, I always like to put it in groups of 5. Lets me see it easier. Okay, so right now, if this is all we were going to see, we would say that 3 ones is less than 9 ones, right? Right now, with just the ones, 3 ones is less than 9 ones. But if we were to look at the tens that are involved with each of these numbers, I can see that this only has 1 10 and 9 ones, and this has 5 10s and 3 ones. So if I start by looking at the 10s like I'm supposed to, I would see that 5 10s is greater than 1 10, or 1 10 is less than 5 10s. And my crocodile is going to eat the greater number. So the small end points to the small number, and we're going ready to eat the greater number. Okay, 19 is less than 53. Okay, let's look at it with not models, but actual numbers and see how we do. I'm going to write 2 numbers on here, and I want you to tell me which one is lesser. Okay, which is the lesser number? Look, think, speak. 17. How do we know 17 is smaller? Do we know because of the tens? Or do we know because of the ones? We know because of the tens. The tens are different. So even though the ones are the same, the tens tell us that 17 is the lesser number because 17 has 1 10, 27 has 2 tens. So if I were going to write that out, talking about the lesser number, I would write it 17 is less than 27. Or with words, 17 is less than 27. Okay, let's look at another one. Which number is lesser? Look, think, speak. 49. Okay, what tells us that it's lesser? Do we know by looking at the tens, or do we know by looking at the ones? Here I have 4 tens. Here I have 9 tens. Which one is lesser? 4 tens. Okay, so because the tens are different, I don't even have to look at the ones to know which one is lesser. If I write this out, I would say 49 is less than 98. I could put it in words as well. 49 is less than 98. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, on 3, please tell me which number is lesser. 1, 2, 3. 52 is the lesser number. Okay, how do you know? Look, think, speak. We know because the ones are smaller. On this one, when we compare the tens first, we see 5 and 5. Because they are the same, we have to turn our focus to the ones and compare again. 7 and 2. 2 is less than 7. So we would write it out. 52 is less than 57. Okay, remember we are talking about the lesser number today. So we're going to put the lesser number first. 52 is less than 57. If we write it the other way, we would be focusing on the greater number. 57 is greater than 52. But notice my symbol had to change as well. We are just focusing on the lesser number. So we're putting the lesser number first. Let's do one more. Look, think, which is lesser, speak. 67 is my lesser number. How do I know? Do the tens tell me or do the ones tell me? The tens tell me. Because the tens are different, we don't need to worry about the ones. I see here I have 7 tenths and here I only have 6 tenths. Since 6 is less than 7, 67 is our lesser number. So if I'm going to write that out and tell you which is less, I would tell you that 67 is less than 76. Okay? Should we do the song one more time with Dino? Ready? I am a little crocodile, I really like to eat. Yum! The greatest number that I find is my favorite treat. I start comparing both the tens, and if they are the same, I turn my focus to the ones, comparing once again. If I then discover that both digits are alike, I shut my mouth, I can't decide, and become an equal sign. Okay, friends, I hope that that is all connecting in your brain and helping you to be able to compare numbers using symbols. We'll work more on it as we continue through this chapter. Good luck and happy learning.